The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who always has great presence. For me, he just always seems relaxed and in tune with everything that's going on. A true great.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pelé, and he's surging through. Tries to play it through. And it's Michel Platini. And this is Pelé. Platini. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's really well manoeuvred. And now they can spring out of defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vieira. Rijkaard. And this is Pelé.
Pelé really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Eze. Can he get it through?
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet because neither attack has turned up.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. That's beautifully weighted. Raspilicueta. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for the run. Now it's Bale. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and
Shoots! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Koundé, not getting too much time. Oh no, what has happened here? Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Now it's Pelé. He's had it taken off him. Eze. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's a fine interception. Johor Darul Tazim have their second corner now. And that could well leave a mark. Platini gets into some space. Oh, important interception. Now it's Pelé. Lovely. And the shot! And it's a goal! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Johor Darul Tazim have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition.
Shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Eze is offering a right smile there.
And here's Mbappe. Can he get on? Eze! Platini. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Pelé. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rijkaard. Great vision. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rijkaard. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Eze really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
There will be one.
He skips past his man. Vieira. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that interception. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Johor Darul Tazim head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Bellingham. Eze aims beyond the defence. Mane looking to run onto it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Threads one in.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's Bale. Ernest, in it comes. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vids. Vieira. And it's Michel Platini. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Eze. Now it's Mane. Chance, surely! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mbappe! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Beckenbauer gathers from the goal kick. Tries to pass it through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And this is Mane. Takes a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely shaped ball. And that should get the job done. And it's been taken short. And here's Eze. And the finish! Vieira clears it away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Done delicately. Belletti gets it away.
Bangladesh really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Cleared away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
No, he's just misjudged that one. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And that pass just didn't quite work. Half an hour gone in the second half. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Bangladesh appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result. Johor Darul Tazim surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Eze.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mane is wide and looking to get onto this. And this is Pele. And this is Bale. That is a great pick out. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
So what can they make of this? Oh, he's onto this. He is through here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's Bale! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pulls it back. Very much into the last knockings. Chips it through. Oh, well played.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
There will be
1 minute to add, according to the board. The ball's gone astray. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Costa Curta concedes a free kick for that.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against
Close,
pace.
but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Johor Darul Tazim have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Michel Platini. Van Nistelrooy. Rummenigge. Rijkaard making himself the star of this show. Hard to believe, really, that he's already made it up to 300 appearances.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that...
And he shoots! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Belletti. Rummenigge. Done delicately. That's been cut out, well played. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Van Nistelrooy unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Rummenigge! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Well, that pass isn't the best.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Cruyff. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Gullit. Rijkaard. That's a cute ball. Beckenbauer. That's a lovely, neat pass. Gravenberg bops him off it and wins back the ball. Beckenbauer. Piqué. He is starved of space and time. And it's Cruyff. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And the through ball. It's a goal kick. That's really well cleared. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Gravenberg is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Hoeneß will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Maldini. Platini. And it's Gullit. Oh, easy pickings there. Cruyff. To Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Van Nistelrooy really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Johor Darul Ta'zim have their second corner now. Oh, smashing header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. So, third corner of the game. Van Nistelrooy! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. He's going for goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
And he's had it nicked away. Oh, sweet feet. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's from Mario. Oh, that's nice. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, this ended up in no man's land. Cannavaro. Piqué. Beckenbauer. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. He's had a shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Looking for a runner.
There will be 1
Beckenbauer.
minute added time.
Now it's from Mario. Rijkaard. Nicely aimed pass. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Oh, we've had so many attempts at goal. I'm just surprised that this game is still 0-0. It's got to change second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds. Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Johor Darul Tazim are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Johor Darul Tazim do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel.
And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Platini. And here's Hullet. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Driving forward, and he was alert to it. Gravenberg.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Adriano. Hullet really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his
That's a foul, no two ways about it. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitutions taking place.
Adriano. Chips it through. Caught offside that time.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back.
And a chance! Sticks it away! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
A 1-0 lead established.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down.
Romario! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The message is clear, none shall pass. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And he's managed to get rid. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Tries to dink it through, and he thumps it clear. Johor Darul Tazim still have the cards to affect this game. Beckenbauer. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now he's got space here. He's free. Shot! Surely! They've scored! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And Romario! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
And it's Michel Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Johor Darul Tazim have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Rummenigge, nice-looking ball. Adriano is wide and looking to get onto this. A header! Maldini gets rid without sophistication. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, it's Dembele. Vieira. Cruyff. Maldini. Dembele. Rudiger. Gravenberg. And it's lofted through here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Khan getting this one clear. Two minutes to be added on. And that's that. Johor Darul Tazim can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner.
And we come to
Adriano picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Plays a sharp little ball here. He is starved of space and time. Adriano unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Eto'o. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art. It's Adriano! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So, a breakthrough already. Cruyff might just make this. Vieira. Adriano purring through the gears. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Hullet, and he shoots! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
And it's Vieira. Threads one in. Adriano. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well measured. Ribery! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Eto'o now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Messi. Cantona.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ribery. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Baresi goes steaming forward. Now it's Cruyff. Cantona. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Ribery. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Maldini. Rijkaard. And it's Ribery. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Cruyff. 30 minutes gone. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini gets over and intercepts. And that's gone loose. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a fine interception. And here's the chance to counter. No, again, there's no way through. Now it's Ribery. He's played it back. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, important interception. Johor Darul Tazim looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And now they can clear their lines. Thuram hurtling down that right flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's well positioned here. Cruyff! And it's in! A goal at a really telling moment. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Chance, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Eto'o. That's been slipped through. He's shifting through the gears here.
2 added minutes has
Cleared
been
away.
indicated.
And this is Eto'o. And he's gone looking for safety.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Here's the whistle for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Oh, smashing header! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And now he has 2. Oh, what has happened here? Pedri. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And it's Cruyff. Oh, that's delightful. That's a nicely weighted pass. And the finish! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Big chance! Oh, and one more try! He can get that clear. Almost an hour gone.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Eto'o. Oh, this is a very good run. Is there any support? He might not need it. There's the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Ribery. Number 14, Johan Cruyff.
Tries to
Coming
pass
on
it
the
through.
field, number 18, Platini.
Johor Darul
Number
Tazib
20,
still have the cards to affect this game. And he cuts out the supply. Driving forward. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Messi. And he's picked out the run.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's not an especially good pass, that. And he's intervened well there. Vieira. It's a really well-measured ball. And this is Eto'o. And he's on his way!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is Eto'o. Backward it goes. Oh, and the shot! Goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
So there's going to be another change here.
Number 23.
This has become one superb game of football.
On the field.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Number 13. Costa.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Johor Darul Ta'zim have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Ball is over the line. No way through. Vieira. And this is Cruyff. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Played out wide, delicate ball, and it needs to be. And he's cut it out.
Johor Darul Ta'zim really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And this is Eto'o. Oh no, this does not look good. It's a good big header! Oh, taken with style! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
That's beautifully weighted. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Maldini can get it clear. Platini. Great vision. 5 minutes to add. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Eto'o. He's had it taken off him. And it's Yaya Toure. Now it's Pelé. Stood up well to him there. And the referee brings it to a close. Johor Darul Ta'zim can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
And a quick reminder today, everybody.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Johor Darul Ta'zim desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. For 70 years or thereabouts, this place has borne witness to some truly special moments in sport on this continent. Little surprise, the Estadio Olimpico Universitario was once dubbed the most important building in modern America. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Nice looking ball. And he's intervened well there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Bale. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's from behind for a goal kick. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Adriano. Now it's Platini. Platini! There it is! There is the breakthrough! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Sporting finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, shooting chance! Sporting are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence.
Oh, what has happened here? Here comes the cross. That's really well cleared. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the pass is intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Di Maria's delivery. And that should get the job done. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He rises! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he hits the net. Sporting are all square. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, that's a key interception. Di Maria. Looking for options for movement. That's an excellent interception. Vieira. Rodrigo. That is lovely. Looking for the run. Takes aim and crosses. Cleared without hesitation. No, that's been intercepted. Vitinha. Cruyff. And it's Vieira. It's a lovely, neat pass. Nicely weighted ball. That's a little off target. Adriano, and here's the chance to counter. Looking for a run-up. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That ball looks a good one. Tries a shot! And it's been given away. Flashes it across. And he's heaved it away. That's an imaginative pass. Can he get it through? Oh, perfectly measured that. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Second period then underway. Now, can they get him away? It's Adriano! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Adriano clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Quality ball. Looking to play him in. And the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Johor Darul Tazim really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Out to the left it goes. He's picked his way through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Cambio en el Sporting. Número 30.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Gets into some space. That's a throw. Strokes it back, and it's El Canous. Passes short and sharp. Adriano has created one goal already.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Johor Darul Tazim choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Tries to play it through. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And a chance! Goal! Sporting! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Sporting get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Chance for a shot! He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Johor Darul Tazim are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Big chance! Just off target. Vitinha. Sporting looking to pass their way through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Rodrigo. Kalulu is onto this. And he welcomes it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vitinha, played out to the right, played back in.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Takes a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That is good alertness. Great vision. Di Maria picks it up out wide. Chooses to go back. And this is Di Maria. Delivers the ball. Chance! And that's a real chance missed.
El Canous has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Número 11, Di Maria. Número 8, entran número 47, número 87.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Foden. He's a sharp little ball here. Finds himself unceremoniously floored.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's made its way to him. Aimed beyond the defence. Foden receives it in a good... Foden! And the ball, and it's come back out to him. He's hit it first time.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Se agregarán 5 minutos al tiempo
Tries to
reglamentario.
thread one through. And the ball is out of play. Xavi Simons. Muscular approach does pay off here. Rijkaard with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Showing great feet there. Lovely bit of skill. João Neves hangs one in. That's that, the end. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Your reflections then, Jim?
Johor Darul Tazim can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. The action has already started. Serginho picks it up out wide.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Well, if you judge a striker by his goals, Ruud van Nistelrooy has to be held in the highest regard.
He is a goal-scoring phenomenon.
Yeah, a real master who, when you think of his work, doesn't appear to have a weakness. As poachers go, he's supreme.
Now this could be a chance. Great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're quick to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. White. Serginho knocks it into space. Flings it across. Tries to get it clear.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Johor Darul Tazim are looking to go forward now. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Van Basten. He shifted it to the flank, steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Raul. He's in a great position here, and he welcomes it in. Now it's Van Basten. That has been slung wide. Played out to the left flank. Great ball, and he's in here. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
It's a promising position. Cross needs to be good. What a throw in. Xabi Alonso. Rice. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Rummenigge.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Van Basten.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Piqué gets it away. Rijkaard. And it's Serginho. Van Basten. Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. Now that looks a decent ball. He's looking wide. Alonso. Oh, easy pickings there. Caught offside that time. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Messi. Now it's Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Nistelrooy. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That's very neat. An instinctive delivery. And that's a throw-in. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Xabi Alonso. Bastoni. And here's Van Basten.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Pass somewhat off target. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Cambio de jugadores.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Johor Darul Tazim really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And the shot! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
In with the challenge. And it's Messi, and that could set him on his way. Johor Darul Tazim come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
será sustituido por el dorsal 8.
And now they can string out a defence.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Piqué gathers from the goal kick.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And this is Van Basten. White. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Threads one in. He's through here. Oh, super ball. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because...
Shoots! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Just so... And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 27.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
Xavi Alonso.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Roberto Carlos. El dorsal
Tries to play it through.
El dorsal 11.
And Cruyff! Corner number 2 then. Big header! He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Rice. Now it's Mbappe. That is a great pick out. Can he finish? It's in! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Tries to pass it through. Can he get on the end of this? He has found the way through. And he whips it in. Gets his head on it! And it's in! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And he thumps it clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Kante. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Van Basten. And it's Conte. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
White. Spread out to the left. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that's definitely not his best. Van Basten promptly onto that, and that is that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Crosses it, it's a mighty effort! And that would have won it.
Mbappe really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That ball looks a good one. Roberto Carlos. And it's Rice.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got away. Played in by Roberto Carlos.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Ribéry. Oh, that's clever. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
All the
El
big boys
dorsal
are set for
14.
this. It's like
Será
land of the giants in there.
El dorsal 9.
Oh, smashing header!
Marcado un cambio de jugadores.
No, he's got that completely wrong. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, good read. Roberto Carlos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, this looks sharp. Rice cuts out the pass. White. And he's managed to get free. Delivers with... He gets big! It's there! They have stolen level at the last! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to...
And the referee brings it to a close. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Adams cuts it out. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy.
Shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. He's going to be disappointed with that. Beckham, can he get it through? Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He shifted it to the flank. Ronaldinho. Kaká tries to play it through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the pass is intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played into space out wide. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Aims beyond the defence, and he cuts out the supply. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Looking to play him in. Ribéry has it in a wide position. Cafu.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Ribéry looking to run onto it. Messi has it out wide and in space. And it's Beckham. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Not the most accurate pass. Cáceres. Pau Torres.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Tries to pass it through. Great ball, and he's in here. Kaká. That pass has been well intercepted. Vieira. Bale. Vieira. It's a mighty effort! And again! Goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Johor Darul Ta'zim have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And here's Vieira.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And he shoots! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Rijkaard has a look and plays it forward. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Cafu. Now Kaká. And it's Tchouaméni. Adams. And they win it back again. That'll be a throw-in. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Messi, and Messi! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
Gullit has got himself a free kick. And he's there to belt it away. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Pelé. Adams with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Adams. Pau Torres.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cafu. Here's Tchouaméni. And it's Beckham. And it's Cáceres. Ronaldinho gets into some space. Maldini attempts a clearance. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Just a quick announcement. And
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Johor Darul Tazim, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
And he's picked it up out wide. Ronaldinho plays it in. Bale clears. Pau Torres. Cafu. And he lines up a cross. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Cleared without complication. Well, that pass isn't the best. No way through. Played out wide. That's a little off target. Nicely shaped chance! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Kaká. Beckham. Looking for options for movement. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That is ended up in no man's land. Pau Torres. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pau Torres. Chouameni. Now it's Messi. But that has not gone well. And it's Gullit. That is good alertness. Beckham. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pau Torres. Kaká. Some resolute defending there. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he tries a shot! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Bale. Number 10, Gullit. Coming on the field, number 19, Pernes.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Saka is wide and looking to get onto this. Johor Darul Tazim perhaps contemplating their next change here. Messi. And claimed it back swiftly. Shot a goal! And somehow he managed to miss it.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down, as opposed to two.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Couldn't squeeze it through. Tries to dink it through. Knocks it into space. He can get that clear. Now it's Pelé. Oh, super find. Pelé could try cutting inside here.
Johor Darul Tazim have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Yeah, he might have been looking for a gap there, Peter, but he couldn't find it.
Just 5 minutes left. Threads one in. Big chance! Yes! So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Johor Darul Tazim find a position of real strength now. Pass somewhat off target. And that is as far as they're going to go.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Saka. Cross needs to be good.
That's good defensive concentration.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now there's a fine ball. Cafu takes aim and crosses. Cleared away. And the referee brings it to a close. Johor Darul Tazim really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Pele picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Please keep your eyes on your children during
Your
the match
final
at all
thoughts, Jim?
times.
Johor Darul Tazim definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked.
you